All right, so now we're going to work on our dynamic warm-up. So really getting our heart rate up, getting our blood flowing, getting our muscles ready to go into the weight room. So from here, we're going to start with a knee hug drill. So on all these drills, I want you to go about 10 yards down and back, and we're just going to go through this one time. So first with a knee hug, I want to bring the leg up here. I want to get a good hug, good stretch. You can even pop at the top. Lift your do a calf raise on the other leg. So I'm here. Bring up. Knee hug. I'm here. Knee hug. Yeah, think about 10 yards down and back. Next one, we're going to do a nice active quad stretch here. So we're going to bring our foot up to our hand here. I want to think about bringing our heel to our butt, and with the opposite hand, I want us to reach, pull that stretch, and get a nice pop at the top. This is active the whole time, right? In between reps, we can be bouncing around a little bit. Again, grab the foot here, heel the butt, opposite arm, pop at the top. Again, 10 yards down and back. Next, we're gonna do a lunge to a hamstring stretch. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna lunge, get a nice stretch here, come down, and as we come up, we're gonna lean forward, touch the ground, get a hamstring stretch. Other leg, lunge forward, get a nice stretch here, touch the ground, get a nice hamstring stretch. From there, we're gonna go to a backwards single leg deadlift position. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna get a slight bend in our knee. We're gonna hinge at our hips. We're gonna reach forward. Then we're gonna take a nice big step back. Then we're gonna do the other leg. So get a good bend in our knee. Hinge at the hips. Reach forward. Making sure we're really balancing during this drill. We're really gripping the floor with our foot. Next, now we're going to start to get into some higher pace, some higher movement drills. So first we're just going to do an A skip, which is just a traditional skipping exercise. So to start here, I want you to just get in a marching pattern, making sure our hand should be going up to our cheek, going back down past our glute on each side. So we're here, we want to really think about driving this knee up. This is practicing good sprinting mechanics. From here, once we're comfortable in that march, we can start to skip in place. And then once we're comfortable with that, we can start going forward. Get a nice pop the whole time. Really with this, we want to pop, we want to drive, we get that knee up, swing those arms. We're going down and back about 10 yards. From here, we're going to do high knees, but we're going to make sure we're not just kicking our knees out in front of us. We want to think high knees, and we want to think heels to butt. So rather than a traditional kind of high knee where you're like this, we want to make sure we're bringing our heels to our butt with every rep. So it should look like this in real speed. 10 yards down and back. Next, we're going to work on a little bit of lateral movement. So we're just going to do a traditional shuffle. With the shuffle, I don't want you to cross over your feet or have your feet touch. Your hips, your feet and your toes should be facing forward and in line the whole time. Your chest should be nice and tall, upright. Shoulders facing in line the whole time. Here, get a slight bend in the knee, good athletic position. Shuffle. Back. 10 yards down and back. Next, we're going to work on some karaoke, but we're going to make sure as we're coming over that we have a good drive with this leg. So rather than just thinking about under, over, when you come over, you want to have some pop in that hip. So it should look like this. Under, over. Coming back, we're going under, and we're popping over. So here we're under, over. So good drive, good pop in that hip as you're coming over. And then the last one, we're just gonna work on a back pedal. So for this, really I want you to think about, again, getting your heart rate up, getting your blood flowing, getting your muscles ready for the workout. But I also want you to think on good balance. So you don't need to sprint backwards. You should just be here, good athletic position. Nice, kind of in between backwards, jog and run. So again, we're here, we're just back pedal. And you're just gonna do this 10 yards down and back. Go through one time if you want. If you're, extra sore for that session, or maybe you're working out in the morning and you're a little bit tired, you feel a little bit stiff, you can go through this twice, or even if you want to, 3 times. But just make sure you go through once.